Boo 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 boo. Good morning and welcome to the Opie Radio podcast. And there's my friend Ron the waiter, Ron Berman Comedy on all the socials. Good morning, Ronnie.
I don't think you said it properly. Guys, welcome to the Opie and Ronnie show.
Not yet, Ron. Not yet.
Oh, no.
Not yet.
Oh, no?
No, not yet, Ron. No.
Hold on. What were you humming there? Was that like some sort of Christmas thing?
Yeah, with a little beat to it. Boop,
No.
boop, boop, boop. Just shut up, Ron. You guys have Hanukkah
It's the last day of Hanukkah. Today is the last day of Hanukkah.
Thank God.
On Ronukkah.
Thank God. Get out of our way. This is our season. Hanukkah is ridiculous compared to Christmas.
No.
Get out of our way. It's Christmas time.
You can't hum a Christmas song.
It's in the song. It's in the song. It's Christmas time. It doesn't say it's Hanukkah time. Last Hanukkah, I gave you my heart.
Time is what it is.
What?
It's not even Christmas yet. It's
Dude, you have one Hanukkah song. One. You have literally one Hanukkah song.
Which one is it?
Huh?
What is it?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't even know?
Sandler, I guess.
Adam Sandler?
Yeah,
You're going to Adam Sandler for our Hanukkah songs?
Yeah, he threw you a bone, man. You guys have no Christmas songs. Oh, by the way, okay. This is going to be a very expensive day for the Opster. I like to call myself the Opster sometimes.
In the third person.
Well, yeah. What do you think? Opie's my real name, and so when I reference Opie, it's like it's my persona. It's my personality.
Actually, that is your name. Like it's not like you made a hey, what should be my radio personality name? That's been your name since day one.
Well, no, my radio name
was
started
your nickname.
out. You know what my radio name started out as? Greg Opie Hughes. I was Greg Opie Hughes. And then my first PD said, Greg Hughes is a good radio name. Opie's a good radio name. So you got to choose. And I chose stupid Opie, man. I hate this name. It's a kid's name.
You're a child at heart.
I am a child at heart. Listen to me. Here it is. Matt has started it up. Ron, thanks for carrying the show. It's Ronukkah.
So
Ronukkah.
Elvis Costello, dude, we don't talk about that guy enough. Can you explain to everybody exactly what's going on the last day of Hanukkah for Ronukkah?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Ronukkah. And an idiot thinking that you carry the show. No, we do this together, Rod. We do this together.
Ebony and Ivory.
Rick from New York, $10. Give this to Ron. Opie, courtesy of Carl, Adam, and the WATP Empire. Ew, only $10? Wow, you guys are doing great. You gave him $10 for Ronukkah. Ironically,
is anyone keeping track of how much I've earned so far?
Yeah, you've made let's see, $2.20.
Dude, I'm up to like 30 already. I need those people from like the people who do the Oscars. You're Jewish. I'm sure you got an accountant standing by to make sure you get your money today. Let me explain what Ronukkah is. Ron.
Look, this guy Ron, right? Ron the waiter, Ron Berman Comedy. He drives me nuts. He interrupts. He doesn't allow me to finish my sentence. He likes the Patriots. I like the Bills. He drives me absolutely insane. But he's also made these a lot of fun, right, Ron?
Some people say I was the life preserver that kept the show afloat.
No.
That was the analogy I'm getting.
Yeah, well, you're as crazy as they are.
I'm a lifesaver.
So today is Ronukkah Day. It's a day to show my appreciation to Ron. So all the super chats that come in right now go right into Ron's pocket, and then I do my thing. Let me just put it this way: I don't think I can officially say I'm matching Depending on all the super chats that come in, I will take care of Ron as well, very handsomely. I think I can say it that way, right, Ron?
So here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. Poor little Ronnie, living in a fucking damp basement. Dude, I'm not even joking. Like, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know the number anymore. It's so big, but I probably owe my roommate probably close to $10,000.
Oh my God, we're not going to get 10,000 today.
No, I'm not asking.
All right,
I'm just saying, like it's not like, oh, he doesn't need it.
Oh, you need it. We know that. Wait, Ron, more money coming in for Ronukkah. We got Kyle. He says free Palestine. He gives it
for the money. Sure. Sure.
Free Palestine.
Sure. Give me the watermelon symbol. Give me.
We got Hulkamania. Looks like just gave $2. So
yeah. Hold on. Can I say this?
Yeah.
Hey, if you really want to stick it to Opie,
no.
Everything you give me, he's going to reciprocate.
All right, Ron.
So in other words, if I get 2,000, the guy who lives 500 feet above us, looking down on us,
I don't look down
like we're ants.
No, Ron, don't.
Is also going to have to reciprocate.
All right.
With the 2K.
Ron,
you understand?
Ron?
Make the let's eat the rich, as Steven Tyler would say.
Ron,
eat the rich.
This was a bad idea. You're liking this a little too much today because another $10 has come in. Oh, wait, Matt.
Can we show the big board like the Jerry Lewis muscular dystrophy telephone? Do we have a big board?
You've made $7 today, Ron. I'm keeping track.
Oh my God, I'm getting Jewed by the wasp. Oh, fucking hell.
I'm keeping track. I think you've made $7.99 so far in Ronukkah Day.
Dude, I'm in the 60s at this point.
All right, Matthew says Opie's a fake Bills fan. Producer Chris is the true Bills fan with the Nintendo Bills shirt. Ron, no way you believe Opie is paying you. Okay, I'm paying Ron. Relax, Matt. Relax. I'm trying to do a good thing, so they're gonna fucking go after me. I'm doing a good thing. I'm giving all the super chats to Ron. It's Ronukkah Day, and then I'm looking at the total, and then I'm going to do my thing, which I want to say it, but I'm scared YouTube. It's against their rules. But basically, I'm gonna write a fat check at the end of this. So go screw Matthew. And I'm not a fake Bills fan. I was on the edge of my seat yesterday. We freaking barely got past the Cleveland Browns with Deion Sanders' stupid son at quarterback. And then the dumb Patriots last night. This is a terrible day. It's Ronukkah. I'm giving up my hard-earned money to Ron Berman today. And then his stupid Patriots make a comeback and they win last night. You know that, right, Ron? Because you're a huge Patriots fan. Where's your jersey today?
So here's the deal. I wanted to be fresh and ready for Ronukkah Day because I wanted to make sure I could keep up with all the calculations of the money coming in. Is anybody out there keeping track of all the super chats that are coming in?
I could do it really fast. 10 officially. 12 bucks.
Nah, it's
hold on, $14. 24 bucks, 26 bucks. All right, so you made 26 bucks from these animals, and then I throw in 26, I guess. So congratulations, Ronukkah Day is over. You made $52. All right, let's move on with the podcast.
Did you hear what he called you, people? He called you animals. Make him pay for that. Make him pay for that financially. Make it that his children only get $2 instead of $27.
Slow down.
Just like Donald Trump said.
Slow down. All right. This guy, where are you? Money for Ron for all the heavy lifting he has to do. 100% chance AB woke up early in California for this. What's an AB? Do we even know what an AB is?
Antonio Brown. He follows me.
What?
Antonio Brown, the AB.
No, are you serious?
No.
Oh, because I don't know what an AB is, guys. I'm sorry. We don't live in your stupid world. All right, listen, your Patriots pulled it out last night. They won. So it's going to make it tougher for the fucking Bills. We're still in the wild card position as we start winding down this football season and getting ready for the goddamn playoffs.
This is why the Bills are no good.
No.
This is why the Bills are losers. This is why the Bills always get knocked out in the playoffs, because they don't have the mental fucking fortitude. They spilled their nut.
Yeah.
There's actually a term in Boston, like let the other guy bust his nut. In other words, let him get winded.
Yeah.
The Bills mentally put everything on the line to beat the Patriots.
Right.
35-31.
Right.
The Patriots were winning 24-7 at halftime.
Right.
Now the Bills don't have anything left mentally because they're weak, and they lost to Deion Sanders' son.
They didn't lose. We beat them. Your whole
rap was the score, though? What was the score?
It was a little too close.
It was like a baseball score.
It was too close. It was
like 13-11.
No, 24-20 was it? I forget now, actually.
24-20.
Keep babbling, Ron, and people won't know it's Ronukkah Day. Keep babbling. Keep talking football. Do your long-winded BS. Fucking
you brought it up.
Run-on sentence and ignore Ronukkah. Oh, here's another $10 coming in for you, Ron. Happy Ronukkah, Ron. Opie, Merry Christmas. Thank you, Matt.
All right. You know what?
Thank you.
Don't even, obviously I need the money, but just remember, every dollar you give me, the guy who lives 500 feet above us, mocking us, has to reciprocate.
All right, listen.
You understand?
Listen.
Let's make him feel it.
No, listen.
Let's make him feel it.
Where's my camera? Oh, it's over here. Listen to me. Listen to me, people.
Let's make him feel it.
No, people, be nice. Be nice. Because this is a very expensive day for me today. So be nice. Be nice.
I'm just trying to get paid for all the heavy lifting I do here.
No, you don't do the heavy lift.
I just want to be compensated. I want to be appreciated.
Look
for the talent.
Look,
I bring to the gifts.
I beg people to be nice, because as we do this Opie Radio podcast today, I hold in my hand, and I am shaking. This is not me. I'm shaking because of what I have to do today. Ron, not only is it Ronukkah Day where you're getting all the super chats.
Opie has rich people problems.
That's
what it says.
Well, there was a time it was just casual rich people problems. Now it's like, holy ass, how am I going to fucking afford all this? The fact is, today is also Building Christmas Tip Day. I've talked about this over the years. Can I maybe show? Well, here's the pamphlet. And there's pages and pages. I can show this in a distance. There's pages and pages that kind of look like that. You see in the background? Right? It's all the people that work in this building. I have to. It is expected. I have to give out Christmas tips to the people that work at this building. Ron, how many people do you think work at this building that I have to give Christmas tips to? What would your guess be? I got the official number, which was pretty close to the number I thought back when I first started talking about this.
How many floors do you have in your high rise? How far?
I don't know. John just cost me $40, and he's one of mine. Happy Ronukkah, Ron. Merry Christmas to all. You just got a 20 spot for Ronukkah Day.
Someone keep track. I'm
keeping track, Ron.
Can we really trust rich people with money? Someone please keep track. I have dyslexia. I can't do it. I'm not Asian. I can't do it. I don't have an abacus.
Ron, Vincent Scaramuzzo just gave $20. Rod, happy holidays, Ron. I appreciate the laughs. If you don't know, this is Ronukkah Day. Every super chat goes to Ron, and then depending on the total, I write a fat check. I could say it that way. So Ron, let's slow down a little bit, Ronnie. Tell these people to slow down a little bit.
Also,
slow down a little bit.
No, you can't. Don't slow down, baby. You keep. Let's
Rick
keep
from New York.
the locomotive running.
Rick
let's
from New York.
crazy train Ozzy Osbourne.
Rick from New York. Wake up, folks. More super chats. I'm is for life coming in from Rick from New York. All right. Thank you, Rick. Or Ron thanks you. I can't thank any of you.
And also, Opie, you know what we should do? Just
Opie
to prove
Appreciation
to
Day?
everybody.
What?
Just to, and just so people know they're getting the money's worth.
Yeah.
You write the check and show everybody.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
People aren't going to believe you.
I'll just give out all my. I'll write the check and show everyone where I live, my bank account number, everything. Yeah, that makes sense, Rod.
You can't write a check and black it out.
Yeah,
how do we prove it?
I mean, you're going to be the one that says, yeah, Opa, was a man of his word or not. You know that. All right, listen to me. I just want to get through this because this is ridiculous. So it's also. Wow, this is going to be an expensive day.
Wait a minute, I didn't guess yet. First of all,
how
many floors, how many stories is your luxury high rise?
It's about. I always say 500 feet above the streets of New York, so it's about 500 feet. Maybe maybe a little.
So what is that? 50 floors?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Oh, okay. So you guys, that's a big building.
Yeah, it's a huge building. It's there's
got to be a couple dozen. There's got to be a couple dozen people, at least a dozen.
It's building
at least a dozen.
It's Christmas tips for the building staff day. Whoa, I almost and I want to read this letter. So to answer your question, Ron, you were close. I gotta write 37 envelopes today for the people that work in this building and their Christmas tips. 37 people I got a tip. Could you imagine that you could walk around with 37 envelopes and just give it to complete strangers? Imagine just walking around going, here you go. Who are you? Don't worry about it. Merry Christmas. Because that's how it feels like. I know 5 people in this fucking building that I care about that work.
What are you talking about? These people are here 24 hours a day to serve you.
Dude, they're a union. They got pensions. This isn't like a Miracle on 34th Street days. This isn't It's a Wonderful Life days, the turn of the fucking century. These guys are in a union and have pensions. They make righteous bucks.
So what are you saying? They don't deserve it?
Matt, Ron, have you talked to Opie about his drinking problem? All right. Thank you, Matt. Thanks for the $5 for Ronukkah. They're going to just keep trying, Ron.
Can I say something before?
Problem. What?
Can I say something before we continue?
Sure.
So Opie just said to everyone out there on Ronukkah Day, Opie just said, he's complaining that he now has to give out 37 envelopes with money in it to the people who take care of him and his family.
But they don't take care of me.
Wait a minute. Hold on. So the more money you send me, the harder it is for him to tip the people in his building. Can you imagine if Opie doesn't tip the people in his building?
Oh my God.
It's going to be. Let's make it bad for Opie.
No. I'll figure it out, Ron. But this is how much I actually like you. I got to deal with their fucking lies and their stupid hate today.
Hold on. So you have a pamphlet.
So let me get this straight. There's 2 guys on Opie and Anthony, right? Because everyone's still obsessed with that stupid show. So the guy that it was painfully obvious didn't drink much at all is the fucking drunk, right? Okay. I hope you appreciate Ronukkah Day because I got to deal with this horse shit, Ron. By the way, Detroit Dabbler for Ronnie from WATP, whatever that
means. I wish WATP, I tell you. I don't know really. It sounds like a women's pro tennis league, but I don't really know who they are. But God, they love me.
Huh?
This pro women's tennis club loves me. It sounds like it's a women's professional whatever pickleball, but they love me. They love me.
Well, everyone loves you, Ron. That's why it's Ronukkah Day. All right, listen. So it's 37 tips for the building staff. Look, Christmas, you want to be in the holiday spirit. You want to do the right thing by the ones that took care of you all year long. That's why we're doing Ronukkah Day. This is why we're doing Ronukkah Day. So I am showing my Christmas spirit. I like taking care of the people that took care of me this year. One of those people, believe it or not, and I'll go back to punching the shit out of him, is Ron the waiter. So yes, I do have the Christmas spirit, Ron. It's going to be an expensive day for me, okay? But this drives me nuts that I have to give out 37 fucking tips to the building staff today and another 8 for the guys that work in the garage. It's 45 envelopes I got to stuff with cash today, Rod. 45. And this is what drives me nuts. I'm going to bring it all around for the normal people out there. Ready? This is the letter they send. This is the letter they send. Dear resident, they can't even be bothered to personalize these. Dear resident, with the holiday season upon us, please find attached a list of our building staff to reference when you're preparing holiday gratuities. This is holiday cheer all over this thing. Your gifts may be presented personally to the staff members, or they can be delivered to a locked box in the lobby near the concierge desk for distribution. Please be sure that the gratuities are separated into sealed envelopes, complete with the staff member's name, as well as the giver's name and unit number. This smells like Christmas spirit, doesn't it, Ron? Isn't this nice? Isn't
it's
this
like Nazi
nice?
Germany. You must follow orders.
Should you have any questions, or if we may be further assistance to you regarding any matter, please do not hesitate to contact blah, blah. The Board of Managers, management, and its employees wish you a joyous, holiday season and a very happy and prosperous new year.
Now, they have a picture of there's 37 headshots.
Yeah.
So you know what they look like.
Yeah.
So are you telling me right now there's people on there you've never seen?
At this point, no, I mean, there's always changing out people. Yeah, there's probably, I would say 10 of them. I don't even know who the fuck they are.
10 people you've never interacted with.
Yeah.
That you're giving money to.
But dude, I mean, all kidding aside, like, did you understand what I just read?
Yeah.
How sterile it is? This is a business transaction. This has nothing to do with the Christmas spirit.
It's the Wolf of Wall Street. So my question is, are they giving you the tip percentage per person based on their position?
Oh, there's a hierarchy. I would love to show the picture. I would love to show the pictures for real, but I don't want to dox anybody. But let's just put it this way. There's a hierarchy. Like this person is in charge of, let's say, security. We have decent security in this building. So then you got the top security guys, and then all their underlings. Yeah. So the ones on the top of the security pyramid, they're expecting more than the underlings. But guess what? I'm paying the underlings more because I interact with them more than the main guys.
But is it saying on the chart how much to give?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, but it's pretty clear. If we don't do the right thing, there's going to be a lot of dents in our packages, in our Amazon packages.
I assume the super gets the biggest amount.
No.
The super of the building.
No, I already told you what's going on with him. I've been taking away his this is why
you're taking away his privileges.
This is why people think I'm a dick, Rod. This is right here. I'm acknowledging this is why people think I'm a dick. For the last since the shutdown, let's just call it the shutdown. Where I had significant damage in my apartment. And even though I had everything turned off in my apartment for over a year, I mean everything, no heat, no electricity. I unplugged everything. And one of the pipes that goes through the building happened to have a problem at my apartment and did tremendous damage, thousands of dollars worth of damage. I went to the building with my case and they said, that's not our problem, it's yours. And then I explained I had everything shut off for over a year. So how could this possibly be my problem? And then, well, you should look into the bylaws or whatever the hell they said. So I go, all right, thank you. Thank you very much. I've been slowly paying off the damages through one of the guy's Christmas tips. So instead of getting hundreds every Christmas, he's getting shekels. And when I feel like it's finally paid off, I'm actually going to write him a letter and go, well, okay, starting next year, I'm bumping you back up to what you deserve for your Christmas tip.
Jesus
I'm going to make sure he knows too. In the end,
Christ, Opie, they must fucking love you.
Most of the people in this building love me, Ron.
Oh, you're fucking punishing the soup. The super is like the Wizard of Oz. He runs the entire fucking building. It's the one guy you got to grease.
Bro, first of all, he's not. They don't call him supers anymore. He lives. Part of his deal is he gets an apartment in this building for free.
He's on call 24 hours. That's the point.
No, this
guy. They live rent free. But by the way, do people know that? Like a super in New York City.
Yeah.
Their unit, their apartment unit, is rent free, but essentially they're on call 24 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, he works whatever. Dude, no. No, the guy could have done the right thing and he chose to
I have a question.
Sure.
You make it sound like it was the super's call not to fix the repairs. Maybe that was the board's call. The board of trustees.
No, they're in charge. They could do it. They know it was their fault. I had a lawyer that said we could go after them. And then I said, well, that'll make living here a little awkward. Oh, no, dude, it was a massive, huge thing. I had a lawyer standing by like, this is fucked up. We could go after the building.
So do you think the super would have fixed the damages at another unit if that person was just actually nice?
No, this is a theme how we have to live.
It's like a business model. It's like a business model. They don't want to spend money if they don't have to.
Dude, all right, listen to me. I know it's Ronukkah Day, so hold on. Ronukkah Day continues. All super chats today go to my friend Ron Berman. Ron. Rick from New York, relax with the NFL talk. Ron Madden. All right, you got $2 from him. Then you got Matt on behalf of the potato and most other vegetables. Happy Ronukkah! I like the vegetables, and I like Mr. Potato Head there. Matt White, thank you. I would love to have the potato on here, but I don't. I keep telling him, man, just come on and not talk dabble garbage, and I would love to have you. And then we got this guy. So you weren't even drunk when you stomped that cake. Yeah, no, I wasn't there, sir. Thank you. $2.
I just want to remind everybody, Opie was saying to me yesterday, before Ronukkah Day, he was sweating a little bit. He's like, I have a feeling like they're going to probably throw 1,000 at you just to make me reciprocate.
No, they ain't going to get to 1,000, Rod. It's okay.
And I just want to say this. We now know he has the money, because he's been stiffing the super for years.
Oh, dude, you're the worst. You would so agree with me. No, the problem with living a life, I was going to say New York, but living a life anywhere, they try to fucking. The fact is, dude, it's you know what? We got to move on from this stuff because it really is more about you today. But I spend $6,000 a month to live in this building. Oh, that's your mortgage? Yeah. Oh, no, it's not my mortgage. Oh, is that your city taxes? Oh, no, it's not my city taxes. It's a literal charge just to live in the building, $6,000 a month. So when something significant goes on that costs thousands of dollars and it was truly not your fault at all, they should be taking care of that.
Hold on.
That's my whole point.
Hold on. I came across a video that I want to talk about.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if it's a joke or not, but my last question about this subject is, when you run into the super now in the building, like how fucking awkward is it? Like you're passive aggressive, you're not paying them. It's not even like, do you make eye contact? Hey, how you doing, Johnny? Nothing.
Right like this. Right
bullshit.
Like this. Oh yeah.
Fucking awkward.
Oh yeah, I do. Because he did another thing. You want to hear the other thing? No, I had a lawyer, like I have a lawyer friend, and he's like, we could go after this building. So there was another thing where I have a neighbor down below. He's convinced that my son plays basketball in the middle of the night and plays the piano. He's convinced. We keep telling the guy First of all, if this was a few years ago when my kid was a lot younger and he was going to bed at a decent hour.
Do you have a piano in your apartment?
No, that's the point, Rod. That's the point. No, I don't have a piano. So this guy was convinced we were playing the piano in the middle of the night, and my son was playing basketball. My son was young, going to bed early back then, right? We told the guy over and over again, and he would leave us notes. Stop playing the piano in the middle of the night. Stop bouncing the basketball. I'm like, we don't even have a basketball. We don't even have a piano, right? The same super. Oh, no, dude, it's more than the one thing that happened with this guy. The same super. When we weren't here, we were getting messages when we were at the beach. And we would tell the building, we're not even in the apartment. Tell this guy to leave us the F alone. It's your job. Tell him to leave us alone. Know what they did? While we weren't here, I call it breaking in. They broke into our apartment to try to find the piano and the basketball when we weren't here. Without asking, they broke into our apartment. And my lawyer friend said, nah, they can't do that.
How do you know they got in? They have a key. They didn't break it. I mean, they didn't break the door. They had a key. How do you know they were in your apartment?
Well, then they ended up telling us.
Oh, they told you. Okay.
Oh, yeah. But they broke in, and we didn't give them permission to come into our apartment to try to find the piano and the basketball. So when I see that guy in the elevator, I just crush him every time. I'm like, who are you bothering now? This is what I say to him every time I see him, which is rare. But I go, who are you bothering now?
Are you really like doing that?
Yeah. 100%.
Are you? Dude, what do you like? 14 years old?
No, 100%. Dude, the guy, yeah, 100%. And then he wrote in one of his letters, he said, you guys, what was the exact wording? You guys need to control your kids. Oh, dude, that's it. That's the end.
God, how uncomfortable to live in the building with you.
No, Ron. This is the stuff that people want to hear. I could tell you I have another friend. Our dogs get along, and they play, numerous times a week, and they lick each other's genitals and hump each other. And me and him are like really good friends, and we hang out at the beach because he happens to have a house out there. We got tons of people we get along with in the building, but that stuff is boring. But this guy. Okay. This guy says we need to control our kids more because he's bouncing a basketball in the middle of the night and playing the piano. And both those things weren't true at all. And he bothered the super, let's call him the super, to the point where that guy broke into our apartment to try to find the piano and the basketball. I'm talking about this stuff so we could get a distraction going. So Ronukkah is a bust today, by the way.
No. So before we move on,
Matt
you're
White
at war. You're at war with the staff. You don't want to pay the staff.
I'm not at war with
Hold on, let me finish.
That's what you heard in there.
Listen, this is my concern. Yeah. If you ever, I don't know if it's ever going to happen. If you ever invite me over, I don't know if you're ever going to invite me over. I don't want to say I'm here to visit Greg Opie Hughes. I'm concerned. I'm not joking though. Like, I'm afraid I'm gonna they're gonna spit on me, or they're gonna fucking stall the elevator. I'm not even joking.
Ron, come on.
Can I say I'm there to visit? Like, hey, I'm friends with the. I'm here to play with Johnny, your son, or I'm here to see the wife. Can I say I'm here to see your wife?
Ron, listen to me.
I don't want to be labeled with you.
Listen to me. This is the boring stuff, but I got to stick up for myself. The staff in general would say we're one of the nicest people in the entire building. That is a fact. But I don't do well with people that try to screw me over. I don't deal well with that. My wife was writing nice notes to the guy below. Even knocked on his door and said, "Mister." We didn't even know his name at first. Now we do. And said, my wife is way more like even keel than me. I'm what you call a hothead. I get hot-headed quickly, but she doesn't. knocking on the door. Boop, 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 boop. Excuse me, mister. What's your name? Oh, nice to meet you. Okay, I live upstairs. I just want to let you know face to face. This is what she does. Face to face. I just want to let you know, I'm sorry that you're hearing noises that you think are coming from our apartment. And that really sucks because, I wouldn't want to be woken up in the middle of the night with strange noises and stuff. But I'm here to tell you, she said this too, face to face. It's not us. We don't own a piano. We don't own a basketball. My son is too young to be up in the middle of the night bouncing this imaginary basketball that you hear and the piano. It's got to be coming from somewhere else in the building, through the pipes or something. Have a nice day. And he continued after that. And then it got to the point where they broke into our apartment.
Right, let me just remind everybody. Let's make it very. So Opie already has tension with the workers. Let me finish at the building. Let's increase the tension by making it very hard for Opie to tip them. By the more money you give me, he has to reciprocate. And I just want to say this.
Yeah.
I don't have a winter coat yet. I don't have water. I don't. It's, by the way, this has actually been a cold winter. I don't have a winter coat yet. I don't have waterproof winter boots.
What are you talking about?
And this is the God's honest truth. Yeah. I would say for the last month and a half, I've gone commando.
Ew.
Everything Swiss cheese. I got Swiss cheese underwear. I just threw it out.
Oh my God.
I'm going commando for the last 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So I had some hair in between my thighs. It's all gone. There's no like boxer shorts to protect my inner thigh hair. I've rubbed it off. It looks like I got Nair. There's no hair in my inside of my thighs. It's like I got a weird Brazilian wax.
All right. Well,
can you help Ron the waiter get underwear, please? And can we make it very difficult for Opie? First of all, he doesn't even tip the super, the guy who runs everything. That's weird.
Ron, I thought these people loved you. Ronukkah Day is already slowing way down.
Is it? What happened?
It's slowing way down, Ron. It's slowing way down. Look at me. Look at how happy I am now because it's slowing way down.
Oh, honey, what? It's the last day of Hanukkah for Ronukkah. Please.
I got something else for the show today.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Can we talk about? Listen to me. It used to be Opie and Anthony. Then it was Opie. Hold on, and then it was Opie in. Was it actually called Opie and Jim Norton? Was that the official title?
No.
What was it called? Opie and Jim?
Dude.
Opie and Norty?
Why are you doing this to me?
Because I ran across a video.
I've been trying to.
Hold on.
No, but now you're bringing up something like
I ran across a video of your former radio.
All right, wait. But Anthony put me and Jim Norton in a really tough spot. He blew up the whole Opie and Anthony franchise, and he could continue to spin it all he wants. But the fact is, he blew up the whole franchise.
Who? Jim Norton?
He put me and Jim Norton in a really tough spot. Oh. Jim Norton did not want anything to do with me, but he liked the exposure for his comedy shows, and he loved the money. And he got a big fucking bump after Anthony was let go. He did not want his name on the program. And then people turned it on me like, oh, look at how pompous he is. He's calling it the Opie Radio Show. The reason it was called that was because Jimmy flat out came to all of us and said he didn't want his name on it. But he wanted to do the show with me every day for the exposure and the money.
Hold on. This is new information I've never heard of. So,
and to be honest with you, Ron, what me and you are doing on this stupid little podcast from my windowsill is better than anything me and Jim did together.
Hold on. So let me try to figure this out. So when it was the Opie and Anthony show, Jim Norton was part of that.
Yeah. You didn't. Okay. You don't even know that?
I know nothing about you, dude. What I know, I literally know nothing about you. I feel like I could do circles around you. I was like, in my mind, I'm like, how is this guy? How did this guy get so famous?
Oh,
I mean,
stop, Ron. Don't do that garbage. Don't play into their
relax.
nonsense. You don't need to play into their nonsense,
Hold on.
Ron.
So
Listen to
it
me.
was Opie and
More
Anthony.
coming in for Ronukkah, though. I want to keep this going for you. Matt, in loving memory of the Edmund Fitzgerald, you got $2 there. You got another Hulkamania. Looks like Ron is great. I wish he was my friend coming in for Ronukkah Day.
I am your friend.
And then let me see. This guy, JJR, Ronukkah is showing. Ronukkah is slowing way down because you keep telling the same $6,000 a month story you have been forever. Move already, for God's sake. Give my $10 to Ron, you cheapskate. Wow, look at what I have to deal with their hate for you today, Ron. That's how much I love you. I love you, Ron. I love you.
I don't consider it hate for you.
Ron's
I consider it love for me.
Matt White's got some money to spend today, but he's spending it in $2 increments so he can get all his comments in.
That's smart. Work smart, not harder. So it was Opie and Anthony, and Jim Norton was part of the show.
Yeah, he was really good. He was really good in his role. And then the show became very different, where it became last few years, it really became those two had the chemistry, and I just sat there like a fucking dummy. And then I proved myself after all that went bye-bye when I reinvented myself with Carl and Vic Henley, and I got a chance to really show the people what I could do with this radio thing. But it needs to be said, those guys had the chemistry for the last few years, and I was odd man out. What are you going to do?
So they didn't like you. Anyways, so when Opie and Anthony separated, the show continued with Jim Norton, and this is where I find fascinating. Everyone in this business is to have a huge ego, and there's a lot of vanity. And he didn't want his name in lights. He didn't want his name up there with Opie. Like, what?
Look, Jimmy will be the first one to tell you he hated doing radio with me. But after Anthony put us in a tough spot, he didn't want to give up the money and the exposure that Sirius XM was.
I have a question.
And it made it a very, very tough work environment, if you want to know the truth.
Okay, hold on. I have a question.
Yeah.
So you're the star of the show. Your name is your name is first. Why couldn't you have just said, I don't want to work with this guy. I'd rather work with so-and-so. Like, why did you continue to work with Jim Norton?
Well, that's a very good question.
You could have said, no, we don't have chemistry. The show's not going to work with this guy. Let's find somebody else. Why didn't you do that?
I never did.
Why?
I never did. I don't know.
Did you have the right
to be honest with you, Ron, that's what Sirius wanted at the time. They wanted to try to keep as much of the ONA audience as possible.
Right. Okay.
And I think at the time, if I said something like that, I don't think they would have went for it. And then after, I don't know, how long did me and Jim go? A couple of years, maybe? Then it was painfully obvious that,
Here's my next question.
Yeah.
So after Anthony left and it was you and Jim Norton, can I ask, so how much was Jim Norton making an episode?
I mean, that's up to him to say.
But it was
he got a bump up after Anthony left. That's for sure. And look, for the people out there that's going to defend Jimmy, and that's fine. Jimmy still had a contract; he couldn't leave. Plus, Jim was hoping Anthony would come back. It's so great these guys will defend Jimmy, but not me, because I also had a fucking contract. You assholes! Why are you bringing this up, Ron?
So now, I'm scrolling through the social media stuff.
Oh my! What are you doing on Ronukkah Day?
And dude, I don't know what. Just remember, when I met you, I didn't know who the fuck you were. I literally thought you were a drunk.
But you're playing into their garbage. I'm not. Whatever. It's fine.
So I come across this video.
Hold on, for Ron. You babble. Actually, I'm going to let you babble because you're going to.
What do we do? I can't say anything.
No, but I'm not even going to say it anymore because you would rather babble than get your Ronukkah money.
No, but what I can't. Did that say $80?
No, it said $10. Relax. Brady gave you $10. All right, continue.
I'm over. Am I over 100? I got to be over 100. Are we near 1,000?
No, we're not near 1,000. We're not making. You're not making $1,000.
You said you said we're gonna get at least 1,000, and I don't know how I'm gonna pay it.
No, I didn't say that. You're the worst, Ron. You are the worst.
Yeah. All right. So I come across this video, and it's your ex-partner.
Yeah.
And it was so bad. I was like, is this a joke? So Jim Norton is, for Thanksgiving, posted a Thanksgiving video.
Yeah.
Where he's like, hey guys, on Thanksgiving, I want to give back.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give you 2 jokes. They're really good. They're funny. You can use them.
Yeah.
You don't have to say you got them from me. It's my gift to you.
Yeah.
It's my funny to you. It was so bad. I was like, this can't be real. Like, is this a thing? Like, what's going on here? You know him, I don't.
This is going to be really
interesting.
You
have the video? I sent you the video. You have it?
This is going to be really interesting because people like you, and let's see how they handle you after you take a shot at Jimmy. What video are we talking about, Ron? Did you send it to me?
Video. You have it. It's the Thanksgiving video.
Where do I find it?
Oh, you God damn it! I told you to have it ready. This is. While Opie is not prepared, this is another reason to make Opie feel it financially. Ron. Send me the super chats. I sent you.
Send me the video. All right, hold on. I'm scrolling through our conversations.
Scroll up. Super chats for Ronnie. Help me. Help Ronnie out.
Is it this one? This is like.
Is that the one?
This one?
I don't know.
It says, I found this Jim Norton video of him talking about giving away free jokes about Thanksgiving.
That's it. That's
this
the one.
This is an act, or is this real?
So, I first of all, I was like, how is this guy even like famous? Like, how is this guy?
Right.
By the way, I don't think I've ever seen a Jim Norton stand up. I've seen clips, and it's always he's talking about like penises and asses. But
he's a bit on the dirty side, sure, with his stand up.
Okay, so I came across this video
on your phone.
But my phone, I'm talking to you. How do I don't have two? I don't have two phones like you.
All right. No, I don't have two.
Another
phones.
reason for super chats. I only have one phone.
All right, listen. All right,
I just want to say, is this a joke or is this real?
I haven't even listened to it. I'll listen to it with you. I don't search out this stuff.
Go. And you should have been prepared.
Well, all right. Here's my old pal Jim Norton.
Your old partner.
Let me. All right, I got to just play it off my phone because I'm not prepared for this.
I know. I told you to be.
All right, hold on.
Happy Thanksgiving. Figure I'd give you a few free laughs in honor of the holiday. I did have a good day today. People always say, Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. I can understand the you part, but you and yours? Who's the yours? Are those people that you just have around?
Yeah.
It's like a little funny observation I made, a little joke.
That's funny, Rod.
You don't have to give me credit for it if you don't want to. But,
we're not.
Had a great day today.
There's no credit.
I saw the Rents.
The Reds.
DGMS. Yep. And, just adulting. And then decided to come and see some friends and do what I like to call Friendsgiving. I've been saying that for a while now. Like, instead of Thanksgiving, I'm going to do a Friendsgiving, which is kind of the same thing. It's the same theme. You have the ham, the turkey, you have potatoes, you have, squash. It's just a nice time. But they'll say, Happy Thanksgiving. And I'll go, well, it's a Friendsgiving. And people just kind of laugh at that. So, just, a couple of fun thoughts. And I hope you had a nice Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. Happy Thanksgiving.
That's good, Ron. You don't get it, Ron.
What the fuck was that?
What do you mean, what the F? That's Jim Norton. He's a comedic genius.
Dude, is that considered cutting edge comedy? Like, but was he being serious when he was like, hey, actually, this is my gift to you?
Ron.
My genius jokes.
Ron.
How could that guy be your partner?
Ron, you don't get it.
I don't.
He's so brilliant at comedy. He doesn't have to do it anymore. Just his presence. That's it. He's like the modern day he's like the modern day Jerry Seinfeld with the observational humor.
Was that a parody or was that real? I'm being serious. That can't be real.
Why don't you get it?
That was like that. Dude, that was worse than an open mic.
This is why people say I suck at what I do, because there's brilliance like that out there, Ron. I can't compete with that.
Are you trying to say
with that?
Are you trying to say it's so bad it's brilliant?
I didn't say it's bad. I think it's just brilliant.
Is it funny?
I think it's whatever you want it to be, Ron. You know,
is he doing a character?
Look, you got the greats out there, right? You got Dave Chappelle. He surprises everybody with a Netflix special, which was brilliant.
Dude, he just came out with one, like a couple days ago, right? He
surprised the world with a Netflix special. No one knew it was coming. And then Jimmy is giving you these little treats on his Instagram.
And you know what? He's so generous. He's like, you can use it. You don't have to say it came from Jimmy Norton. There you go, kid. Happy Thanksgiving to you. A little Jim Norton joke, and you can say it's yours. I would not fucking say that ever.
Hey guys,
what are you talking about?
Hey guys, tell Ron he just doesn't get it. You don't get it, Ron.
I don't get it.
When you're brilliant at comedy, you don't have to try anymore, Ron. Your presence is all that matters.
I will say this.
Wait, you really don't know like the Opie and Anthony world and Jim Norton and
no.
So when you watch something like that, you're just like, what the fuck is this?
I was like, dude, why are you posting that? That's the best you got, you fucking transvestite guy? With you fucking blinky transvestite?
Well, he's into different things. That's all. That's fine.
So hold on. So what do you say?
Jim Norton's into different things.
Hold on. What are you trying to say? This is something you guys used to do back in the day? This little fucking thing here?
Look, man, it took a while for me. I'm not gonna lie to you, but then I turned a corner and I realized the brilliance of Jim Norton, where he doesn't have to really work at it. He just has to get on fucking camera. And when I finally realized that he's so brilliant, he's like one of the greats. Think like Richard Pryor, George Carlin, Bill Hicks, Dave Chappelle,
Lenny Bruce,
and Lenny Bruce and Jim Norton. When you get to that level of comedy, you don't have to try anymore, Ryan. Don't you get it?
You did say this, and it is true. You said some of these guys who have already been established literally can phone it in, and they still get thousands and thousands of likes and views.
Oh, 100%.
And you said they can literally talk about nothing, and they'll get thousands and thousands of likes and views. 100%. And I think that's what's happening. Like, are you serious? Some of the stuff like Theo Vaughn, like, it's nothing. He's literally talking about nothing.
Look, 100%. Listen to me. I wasn't being sarcastic. People think I was being sarcastic. I was sticking up for Jimmy. Jimmy's so brilliant. He doesn't have to do anything anymore. He just turns on his phone and just observes the world.
I have another question. So I know you're friends with Jim Florentine, right?
I love the Florentine. Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, I met him. Very nice guy.
He's awesome.
But I guess Jim Florentine and Jim Norton are also buddy because I see they do quite a bit of shows together.
Bro, you're a comedian, man. If you don't embrace Jim Norton and his brilliance, you're not going to get big gigs. They all love the Jim Norton. They love his talent. But to your point, Ron, and when I told you that, I was talking more like people that do radio and podcasts and stuff. You do get to a level where you have such a hardcore fan base. It happened with Opie and Anthony. The last couple of years of Opie and Anthony, wasn't as good as our prime. It was far from our prime. but people just still love the fuck out of us, and they were hardcore fans of the show. And I think that's what happens with a lot of these shows. Howard Stern, he's not as good as he used to be. Is he still good at what he does? Yeah, of course. But it doesn't compare to his heyday. But his fan base is so hardcore and so loyal that he can literally go on his SiriusXM show and just fart for 2 hours and not say a word, and they will think it's fucking brilliant.
Well, I just gave him 3 more years.
Huh?
They just gave Howard Stern 3 more years.
Yeah.
So he's doing something right.
Yeah, of course. Well, he still has enough fans to keep that, the business model going. Now people are going after me because you don't get Jim Norton. I explained it to Ron. I explained it. Jim Norton is so fucking talented. He doesn't have to do comedy anymore. I explained it. Why are you going after me?
No, you see,
I was the one that brought this to the show.
No. You see, if you were a better actor, you could the sarcasm could be less subtle, and then people wouldn't be sure. But your sarcasm is screaming.
I don't even know what sarcasm is, Ron.
Would you go to a community college?
When people try to say that I suck, I just go and watch Jim Norton.
Opie, I'm being serious. I'm being serious. The Jim Norton video, is that a character or is that a real thing?
Oh no, I think he's trying to be like kind of a whimsical character. You see all the likes it got, Ron? You just don't get it, Ron. You just don't get it.
By the way, can you show the big board where the number is for Ronnie?
No, I have to go. It's Ronukkah Day, so all super chats come in and go to Ron, and then I'm adding to that. Depending on the total, I'm adding to that.
Where are we?
And I could say this much: if the higher the total goes up, my add-on goes higher and higher as well. I could say it that way, I believe. Yes.
We were hoping to hit 1,000. And then Opie's going to have to reciprocate, but he can afford it because the super hasn't been paid in decades.
No, I still pay him, but I make it like, this. I still pay him.
Just fucking peanuts? Oh, it's even worse. You're passive aggressive. Oh,
he gets as much as the guy that mops up the puke.
It's insulting. He'd probably rather have nothing.
Yeah, it is, Ron. And I have no problem admitting it.
Dude,
we all go through this shit.
Opie, what do you got? Like little horns under your hat? Huh? What do you got? Little horns? Are you like a little devil? What are you, a little Nicky?
So you just don't get the Jim Norton stuff? That's I find that interesting to me.
When you say I don't get it, like I don't get it, he's doing a character, or I don't get it, like it's not funny. Like it's
all sarcasm aside, I don't get it, but the old fan base literally eats it up.
And you know what's crazy?
Dude, the likes of that video crushes the shit I put out. And you can't call my stuff shit if you're also watching that stuff.
Opie, that little pathetic video, lazy, pathetic video gets more likes than this fucking shit.
Oh, yeah, easily. They love him. They love him, Ron. They love him. We'll see how our fan base handles you going after Jimmy. But it's the right thing to do because it's worth making fun of. It's ridiculous.
Well, fuck him, dude. Fuck him. First of all,
Mike Long, $10. This goes to Ron. Ronukkah Day continues. Honestly, we got to wrap up in about 5 minutes. I mean, maybe we'll continue Ronukkah Day tomorrow if the number isn't as high as you were hoping, Ron. But Mike Long just gave you 10. And then Jocktober Junkie, happy Ronukkah. Ron, have you heard of Chip? Do you know what Chip is?
What's that? Like Chips Ahoy? Is Chip a name? What does that mean? Oh, Chip's the show?
Well, when
California Highway International Patrol.
When Jimmy decided to stop like writing comedy, he came up with a character called Chip.
Called Chip?
Yeah, where it's just very, very like hacky stuff.
So that was Chip?
Yeah, he went through a stage where he literally stopped trying. So then he came up with a character. So it's like, look, now I got this character. I don't even have to try anymore. It's just like hack lines and stuff like that. And the fan base ate it up. They ate it up, Ron.
What do you think he is? Like fucking Garth Brooks with his alter. Remember Garth Brooks turned into some weird creep? Remember Garth Brooks had this alter ego. He lost his weight and he dyed his hair and he had a fucking soul patch.
Oh, sure.
You remember that? What was his name? Do you remember his alter ego name?
Something, I think.
Some disc jockey you were. Jesus Christ.
No, man, the O&A fans, they love Jim Norton. They love his delivery on those videos. I don't get it. I'm not going to lie to you. I can't sit here and say I get it. They do very well.
Does Jim Norton live in New York City?
Yeah.
I never see him like on the comedy clubs. I never see him advertised at the comedy clubs.
Yeah.
Does he not perform?
I don't know what he does. I don't have any relationship with these guys
videos
anymore.
Like that. How could you perform? I suppose with videos like that.
I'm sure he has other material, but that's how he chooses to live his social media life. Just throwing out these little clips of brilliance.
So you guys don't keep in contact anymore?
I haven't talked to you.
No Christmas cards. Hey, Jimmy boy, how's it going?
I haven't had.
Are you down to 30 blinks a minute?
I haven't seen or talked to Anthony in, I don't know.
No, Jim.
Oh, same. It's been last time I saw him was at the gym we both went to at the time.
Yep.
Last thing I ever said to him was yuck, because I was leaving the locker room and he was coming in and I had to hold the door for him and I went yuck. That was the last time I saw him or talked to him. You're
like a little kid.
No, I'm not, Ron. No, I'm not. I have very good reasons to act like I do sometimes. We got this guy, JJR. I don't have any faith that you will give Ron any of the money today.
I know. We need to keep track.
And he has holy underwear. Well, it'll be up to Ron to tell you if I did the right thing or not. That's all I could say.
I'm going to let people know.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to let people know. By the way, you mentioned
Shepardini.
By the way, you mentioned, should we continue Ronukkah Day tomorrow? And the answer is, as a Jew, the answer is yes. We're going to continue Ronukkah because don't forget, Hanukkah lasts 8 days. Yeah. I'm going to turn it into 9 days.
9 days.
And 9 means no in German. Look at the irony.
Dude, you're in bonus time. I said I would give you all the super chats for an hour. We're up to an hour and 2, so let's get out of here.
What about tomorrow?
We didn't do anything today.
Are we doing Ronukkah tomorrow? Because the numbers aren't that big. They have to be over 100. It has to be over 100.
I will. Here, let me go through the chat. I don't know.
He said I've only made $23. I know someone can go.
Stop, Ron. Stop with the fucking acting. I know you're a good actor. I'm going to tell you exactly. Relax, Ron. Because now you got to deal with the Jim Norton fans. $2, $12, $14, $16, $26. A membership, so I'll throw in some for that. $31, $41.
One
son of a bitch,
this
John Court gave 20. So now you're up to $61 you made today. Another 20 came in from Vincent. F you, Vincent, you piece of garbage. So what's that? $81?
80.
$86. $91. $93 you made today, Ron. Plus what I throw in, obviously. $95 you're up to, Ron. $105, Ron. $107, Ron. You would have made more if you didn't go after Jim Norton. $107. And now people are going to give me shit. But look, the reality is I don't get those videos either. They're stupid. They're not even good in any fucking possible way. But people will eat it up. $112 you made today. $117. I'm scrolling. See, this is where you're babbling about. This is
like
the
an
whole
auction.
area where you're babbling about Jim, so you got nothing. $119, $121. Shut up! I'm giving you money. $131 you're up to. $133 you're up to. That's about it, I think. Let's keep going. $143. $153 for a Ronukkah day.
There you go. Dude, I'm hot right now.
Hold
I'm
on,
fucking
Ron.
hot.
We're almost done, I think. $155. I'm sure your accountant will go over the numbers. I know that, so I better be accurate here. $160 if I did the math right. $170. $175 for Ron. $180 for Ron. I think that's it. $185 for Ron. $187 for Ron.
Swing. No, we have to hit 2, or we have to do it tomorrow.
You just got a big super chat, but sorry to say that the deal was for an hour, and we're up to an hour.
No, we're fucking going tomorrow till you brought it up. You cheap fucking
you got a big super chat, but I think I keep this one because it's over.
Fucking
I said an hour, Ron.
Fucking 500 feet.
I said an hour, Ron.
You said we're going tomorrow.
Yeah, but what time is it?
No, we started late.
You got this super chat just came in, but
you don't want to give it to me, Opie? Is that what you want?
Yeah, because
you want to give it to the super instead?
The deal was an hour. The deal was an hour, Ron. You just got this super chat. You just got that super chat, $200.
He doesn't want to give it to me, everybody. He doesn't want to give your hard-earned money to me. This guy.
He's got the whole bill against him. This is over the hour. The deal was an hour. We're at an hour 6, Rod.
He gave that money to me.
All right, I'll give it to you. So now you're up to.
You're like Bill Gates. You're like Bill Gates now.
Wait a minute. That effort just cost me like 400. Wait, 108. Wait, what? Wait, it was 180.
Am I over 2 now? I'm over 2.
Wait, 187 plus this. Whatever he wrote is just babbling nonsense.
How much? What is it? What did he give me? 100? What is that?
And then he has babbling nonsense. But the fact is, you just got $200 from that guy.
He gave 200.
187 plus 200 is 187 plus 200 is 200 and 287 total.
187 plus 200 is 387. It just rounded to 400, people. Can we make it 4? Seinfeld 4? 4?
All right, you made another 2 here. Oh, keep this money. Don't give. Oh, geez, I can't have that on the screen. Thank you for your money, though. God, dude. What the hell are you doing to me? 300. I think you made $389 today. Plus, I now have to write a
reciprocate. Reciprocate. You have to reciprocate.
Yes. Yeah.
So in other words, I'm getting like 800. How much? 4? Yeah, 800.
That's a decent.
Oh my God, 800. I don't even have that much money in my bank account.
That's a decent.
I'm rich. By the way, are we continuing tomorrow?
That's a decent day for Ron right there.
It's nice to be rewarded for breathing life back into this show.
Oh yeah, is that what you're doing, Ron? You're gonna buy into their horse shit?
Are we doing Ronukkah tomorrow?
You're leaving destruction wherever you go. You're pissing me off. You're pissing off the Jim Norton fans,
and the money is still coming in. The more people I piss off, the more money. I see how it works.
Just destroying everything in front of you.
$800. You just want to fucking lay in it.
All right, you had a good morning, Ron. I'll be honest. You had a very good morning. Yeah, we can continue tomorrow.
All right, well, guys, we're going to do one more day of Ronukkah because I've been doing this for 3 years. It's time I finally got compensated.
You've gotten compensated. Don't be a dick. You could play it. You're playing into their
3 years.
You're playing into that nonsense, Ron.
I believe Ronukkah deserves one more day of appreciation.
Well, I'm going to decide that.
I will
decide
what are you,
that.
like an Indian giver? By the way, that's a real term.
I'll decide.
You said we're going to continue this Ronukkah tomorrow. Ronukkah.
Ronukkah, first of all. Second of all, now I get a tidal wave of shit because you brought up the Jim Norton garbage. You really don't get
more money.
Wait, you don't get that on any level for real, Ron, as a comedian?
Get what?
That video.
Yeah, I get it. It's horribly bad.
On every level? Like there's no entertainment value to it at all?
It made me angry. I got annoyed. It made me angry. And then I had a menthol cigarette to calm down.
Somehow this will be my fucking problem now that you brought it up. But thanks, Rod. You're a treat. You're a treat. You're the gift that keeps on giving.
I'm a Hanukkah gift.
Look, I'm not, look, if it works for him, it works for him. That's all I could say. I don't know. I don't live his world. I don't get his world. But if it works for him, what am I to say? If it gets him the clicks being like that, good for him.
It was like an SNL skit titled "The Worst Comic Ever."
Dude, Jesus Christ.
And that would be the material.
It's really, I'll be honest, I'll end with this. We didn't do anything today. I wanted to talk about how bad Avatar was and it wasn't even that bad, but whatever. I don't get the Avatar crap. It's enough already. They should have stopped after the first movie. The first movie was absolutely amazing, and now it's like enough. Okay, we get it. Blue people. Is this
the third installment?
I think maybe
wasn't there? Hold on, what's this one called?
Ash and Fire, or Fire and Ash, something like that. What is it?
So there was a second one, but there was a second one called Water World.
There wasn't even enough fire in this. They call their movie Fire and Ash. There wasn't enough fire. If you're going to call your movie Avatar Fire and Ash, you better have a lot of fucking fire.
I know Simpsons and Ash.
And we get
Simpsons and Ash, they have a bar right where you live.
Let me sum up this Avatar. First of all, it's Pocahontas. We all saw the Pocahontas movie. Second of all, Avatar. Blue people good, sky people, aka humans bad. That's it. That's all you need to know. And then you can save 3.5 hours.
That's interesting you brought up Pocahontas because that was like, I think James Cameron's like kind of based the theme on the American settlers going into American territory and taking it.
Right.
And that's really, now if you look at it like that, that's exactly what Avatar is. The blue people are the Native Americans.
Right. But here's the problem. All right. Here's the problem with Avatar. I went with my wife and my 2 kids. We settled in. It was one of these theaters. You could, buy food and drinks. It was nice. It was a nice night out. But I leaned over to my wife, like, do you know what the fuck's going on? She goes, not at all. I go, yeah. At this point, I said to her, let me finish, Ron. This is what drives me nuts about you.
There
wasn't a period yet. All I wanted to say was, it got to a point where I went to my wife. I said, I'm just making up my own movie now. And she started laughing because they're fighting each other, right? The blue people are fighting other blue people, but the problem is the blue people look like the other blue people, so you don't even know who's bad and who's good in half the fucking fight scenes. So when people are getting killed, you're like, well, am I supposed to feel bad for that blue person? Because I don't know if he's a bad blue person or a good blue person.
Blue moon.
What were you going to say, Rob?
I'm confused now. What the fuck you just said? I'm
Thank
dizzy.
you.
I'm dizzy.
Thank you.
That's I'm dizzy from what you just said.
Then you just sat through the 3.5 hour movie. It's 3.5 hours too. And the other problem with Avatar is when the first one came out, the technology was so amazing. This is what James Cameron's problem is now. I was looking at this new Avatar movie, Fire and Ash, and I'm like, the technology's not impressive anymore because it's made leaps and bounds. We're seeing pretty incredible AI shit on our own goddamn phones now. So when you go and see the Avatar with the amazing technology, it doesn't feel as amazing as the first one anymore. So at that point, the story better be way fucking better.
He said he had to wait 10 years to make this particular movie so the technology could catch up. So you're telling me he said there's new technology for this movie. You didn't notice anything?
Not really, Ron. Not really. Technology has advanced so much that Avatar just looks like a regular movie now when you're in the theater, to be totally honest with you. There's nothing impressive about it anymore. Look, the one thing to a point, but I was like, this, all right, enough with this stupid franchise.
Hold on, did you guys spend ridiculous money and get those fucking chairs that move and vibrate? And did you do that?
Ron?
Oh, you did.
This is where
Oh, you did. This is rich people stuff.
No. This is where
Oh. So what it so
see, I know when I'm being a dick. I'm fully aware when I'm being a dick. And I also have to defend myself a little bit. When I go through my regular life, I'm barely a dick. But on the live streams, I know the dicky stuff is where the action is. I know. I'm not stupid. Last time we went to this movie theater, my wife ordered a meatless burger. The meatless burger, and I like meatless burgers, but this particular meatless burger smelled horrendous and tasted like dog food.
They must love you at this theater.
So my wife, she will never ever complain. She will never say, this soup is cold. Could you get me another? She's like, just don't. She just deals with whatever's in front of her. Oh, not me, Ron. Not me. We're leaving the theater. We all ate our dinner, and her burger was sitting on the tray, still in the theater. And we were ready to leave. And I go, I'll meet you guys outside. I went to the manager. I go, I want to talk to you, sir. And I'm not mean. Ron, I'm not mean, believe it or not. But I make my point. I go, can you come with me? I go, my wife ordered the meatless burger. And man, we are regular customers here at your fine theater, and we really love the experience here. And I got to be honest, over the years, we've had nothing but great experiences at your theater. But today, unfortunately, I got to tell you that this meatless burger tastes and smells like dog food, and we were very disappointed in the burger. I didn't even say it was my wife's. He goes, oh my God, well, let me take a look. And he picks up the burger and he smells it, Ron, right? He goes, oh my God, it does smell like dog food. He goes, oh my God, come with me. Just giving me free movie tickets, free drink tickets, free food tickets. So we got to see Avatar for free. Huh?
Yeah, but that story was like a year ago.
What?
That story, that story you told me, that was a long time ago. So that's the last. Now you came.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how long ago that was. You're right.
So,
but my point is, that's where I got my Ronukkah money from today, because I went to Avatar for free. That's why this didn't hurt today.
That story alone, you should send me more money.
All right, wait, Ron.
Because now he has more money.
Ron,
he doesn't pay for movies. He doesn't pay the super.
Ron, I'm going to challenge you today. I'm going to challenge you. And I want you to be dead honest. And don't answer where you think you. I want you to answer honestly. This is how we're going to end today. By the way, once again, I do want to thank this guy, Adam Bush, for $200 towards Ronukkah. That's righteous bucks right there, brother.
How much is that?
Righteous bucks. So thank you to that guy. But Ron, we end with this. Was my complaining story at the movie theater more entertaining than the Jim Norton video that you brought to the show today? Be honest. I want Ron to be very honest right now. I could take it. Ron, I want you to answer honestly, not in a way where you're like, what do these fucking assholes want to hear from me right now? Honestly, Ron, it's to you.
Pun intended. I wanted a bucket of popcorn listening to your popcorn movie story. It was, no, it's, by the way, that's a good story. It's a good story. Rotten veggie burgers that smell like dog food?
Yeah.
Shame on them. We
Yeah.
can all relate.
All right.
But Jim Norton.
Uh-oh.
Jim Norton. Like, he's some benevolent comedian.
He's good.
Coming down from comedy heaven to give us the gift of free jokes on Thanksgiving. Like he's some fucking comedic pilgrim.
He is.
Giving jokes to the Indians.
He is.
At the fucking first fucking pilgrim Thanksgiving festival.
Yeah.
Passing the fucking corn with all the different colors in it. Because back then, you had the corn had the fucking blues and the greens. And Jim Norton is passing around the colored corn with the blinking. Going, hey guys, is it really Thanksgiving? Or is it you giving? And that's when the Indians slaughtered us. They slaughtered us because of that.
Wait, are you saying that the Jim Norton video is better than my story?
Dude, that's the video. Like, you know when they give you options in prison, how do you want to die? Lethal injection.
Right.
Electrocution.
Right.
Or watching that video. Oh.
You just, Ron, you just don't get it. You know, I had to hear this for years. Opie, you just don't get it. You just don't get it. The brilliance is in the fact that you don't have to try.
Dude, he's like Trump. He's gaslighting us with jokes. Trump's gaslighting with the economy. The greatest economy ever.
All right, Ron, I think I got a little wiggle room as far as how much I could give you. So I will, hold
on. The last one was a nice amount too. So what am I?
No, that was the same guy. I just wanted to thank him because if someone's going to give us $200, I don't know what his motive is or anything, but you got to thank the guy. $200 is a lot of money for anybody this time of year.
Am I over 400 now?
I told you you're like around 400. I'll give you the exact number, and then I'll write a big check. So you had a very good day, and I think there's a little wiggle room to continue this tomorrow a little bit. All right. I've
earned it.
Well, Ron,
I've earned wiggle room.
No, Ron, you made my life fucking. Now it's a pain in the ass. No, this is. Let me tell you what my day was because of you. I have to write a big check because these people donated nicely. So that in itself is a thing. And then you bring the Jim Norton crap to this, and now I got to deal with that as well.
I didn't bring Jim Norton to you. Jim Norton came to me with fucking video on my social media. Hey guys. What the fuck are you talking about? Thanksgiving jokes. He's like fucking Woody Woodpecker.
Jesus, dude. You're just a treat. Maybe you could explain to me why I want to do this with you, because this is like you're just giving me more heartache right around the holidays, more heartache. I absolutely know I can't turn on my fucking social media today now. Thanks, Rod. Thanks.
You know how people like eat their stress away? You stress out, Opie. I'm going to give you some advice. Go down to the corner and get some of those roasted chestnuts. It'll make you feel better.
God, why do you? We walked around Rockefeller Center yesterday. We checked out the Christmas tree.
They're everywhere.
We did the New York thing yesterday. We went to St. Patrick's Cathedral. There's little shops in Columbus Circle. We did the whole thing yesterday. It was a nice.
Yeah, they got the Christmas shopping village.
This is my point. I know me being a dick is way more interesting than me telling you about my lovely family life over the weekend. It was boring, but we did the whole walk. We did the whole festive walk, and We ended up at the Rockefeller Christmas tree and all that. And I was thinking of you, Ron, because like you just said, on every fucking corner, there's those chestnuts roasting on an open fire. And guess what? I didn't see one fucking person with chestnuts. And there had to be, I think there was over 100,000 people around Rockefeller Center last night and St. Patrick's Cathedral. It was fucking crazy. And those things are just roasting, and you could tell no one has bought any of them.
Here's the thing. They smell great. They give you tea in a brown paper bag. It's not like it's an explosion of taste in your mouth, and you got to work it, man. You got to work it. You got to work to open up that nut.
No,
you know who's good at I heard who's good opening up nuts. That Jim Norton guy.
We'll see how our fans deal with you going after Jim Norton. Jesus, look, I'm not gonna lie, I never got it.
Jim Norton coming after you.
But that's why. But see that. But that's why he's so successful, because I never got it. Like I said, dude, you can only dream, Ron. You're a comedian, that you get to a level someday where you don't even have to try anymore. How great would that be? It would be amazing. I still feel like I gotta try. I hope I get to the point where I don't have to try anymore. I can just turn on my Instagram like this and just fucking do horse shit. And turn this on and just do horse shit like a lot of these podcasters are doing. They don't have to try anymore, man. Their presence is all that matters. You know, Ron?
You know the one comedian who really could say, I can dial it in and I don't have to try anymore, but he loves writing jokes so much. He loves the craft of joke writing, and he loves the craft of being in a club.
Right.
And he's the one guy who could phone it in, but he doesn't because he loves doing it. Jerry Seinfeld talked about it. He's the one guy who wouldn't you don't like Jerry Seinfeld? What's with that face? Now I can't, the sun's behind you, I can't see you, but you're all squinty like you're Margaret Chow.
He's a dick. I met him a couple times. He's a dick.
Hold on, in real life?
Yeah, a couple times.
What happened?
Literally nothing bad. He comes across as a fucking dick. And
arrogant? Like he's better than you?
He's absolutely better than anyone in the room at the time. Yep. I mean, he's had huge success, but you don't fucking have that persona where
they say that about Paul McCartney too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Paul McCartney's bad with that. And apparently there's a big story about that with who's the lead singer of Genesis? Well, he was a drummer.
Oh, Phil Collins.
Yeah, there's a big story about Phil Collins and Paul McCartney. And Phil Collins talks about how arrogant Paul McCartney is.
So I met both of them. I met Paul McCartney very briefly. I take it as I met him. It was quick. He was that serious.
You made eye contact?
He didn't even notice me. He meets so many people every day. But in my world, I met Paul McCartney. That's what I say. Yeah. But it wasn't anything really. It was barely barely an acknowledgement, if you want to know the truth on his end.
Did you shake his hand?
Huh? You
shook his hand?
No, never got to that.
Him?
I was trying to get a picture. I couldn't even get that part. No, it was barely an interaction. I can't front.
Yeah.
I can't make believe it was more than what it really was. He didn't give two shits. He goes through life having to deal with this every day. But Phil Collins, I was a big Genesis fan growing up. And Phil Collins solo to a point. And but I loved Genesis growing up, and he was at Sirius XM one day, and I ran to meet him. It was rare that I really gave a shit about meeting somebody, but Phil Collins, holy shit. And I went. I think he was going on Howard Stern's show, and I was able to get into one of these. I'm trying to remember exactly where it was. It was, oh my God, what room is that at Sirius? I'm starting to forget. Anyway, it was some kind of green room where he was waiting to go on. Maybe it wasn't Howard, because Howard would never let me in his area. That's why I broke in that time. Anyway, and I met Phil Collins. And he couldn't have been more of a fucking dick. And I was so bummed out.
Oh, really?
To your point.
Really?
No, but the other side of this, hear me out. To the point. I was like, God, this guy's a dick. And you know how they always talk about never meet your heroes and all that? I felt that way that day. I'm like, I love this guy. I love his music. I don't know if he was having a bad day, you know? It's like, that sucks. Fast forward. I'm now doing a show with Carl and Vic Henley and Sherrod, and that show was just crushing. Phil Collins came in, and he wrote a book. I read the whole book, a big fucking autobiography, so I was well prepared. Phil Collins came in. He couldn't have been nicer. He was so fucking cool.
So
we were joking with him, and Carl was trying to tell him that Susudio is one of his favorite songs of all time. And Phil's like, come on. He couldn't believe that Carl was saying it. Like, no one says Susudio is one of their favorite songs of all time. He thought Carl was busting his balls, but he went with it. I did a joke about him getting back together with his ex-wife, and he took that. And long story short, you know, he must have been having a bad day because
I was going to say he probably had a bad day
because he came on the show.
At a bad time.
He could have been nicer. He was one of us for the day. These guys are way, you know, you learn like these guys are way more famous than you are. You know, even though we had quite the show and quite the name for ourselves, you know when someone is way bigger than you. But he brought it down to our level, and he was just one of the guys that day. And we had such an amazing time with him. So.
Maybe for tomorrow I'll get the detail of the story, but he talks about how he thinks Paul McCartney is one of the most arrogant fucking assholes in the music industry.
No, who says this?
Phil Collins.
Wait, Phil Collins talks about Paul McCartney?
This is why we're talking about.
No, I thought you meant both those guys were arrogant assholes, but Phil Collins said that Paul McCartney's an arrogant.
No, the genesis of the story, get it? Is right. Phil Collins is talking about when he met Paul McCartney for the first time. And this is when, believe me, he's no shrub. This is when he's out of Genesis and he's having a big solo career.
Right.
You understand? He's fucking huge.
Yeah.
And they meet for the first time when Phil Collins is also a major fucking rock star. Just coming out with his like first solo album that was like huge, right?
Yeah, it was pretty big. In the Air Tonight.
Isn't that the one with like the
yeah, Face Value? I think it was called Face Value. It was yeah, it was huge.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
It was huge, bro. Huge. That song was everywhere.
My God, that song played every 5 minutes on the fucking radio.
Right.
So this is, now you have context. That record came out. That song was the #1 song in America. And Phil Collins and Paul McCartney meet for it wasn't like a planned meeting. Meet for the first time backstage. Like a meet in a private room backstage.
Right. And
the genesis of the story is Phil Collins is like, I just want to let you know, like you're one of my idols and inspiration.
Right.
Well, I can't read it.
I just want to, I keep talking. I just pointed to this guy's comment. Phil Collins is nowhere near a Beatle. You got to acknowledge that. I mean, when you put the two catalogs together, it doesn't even come close.
Sure. But Phil Collins was being genuine and I just love you and blah, blah, blah. And
hey, by the way, did you say genesis of the story?
Yes.
You just did it, Jim Norton. All right. You did your chip. Good job, bro. Jim
Norton is not that clever.
No, good job. That would have been a line he would have said absolutely, and everyone would have laughed and laughed and laughed.
No, I said the genesis of the story, and I said, get it?
Yeah, I get it. All right, go ahead.
So they're in a room full of musicians and people, and Phil Collins is saying for everybody, don't forget Phil Collins was a big fucking star too, dude. Believe me. He had the #1 song in America, for Christ's sakes. And he's saying, Paul, I just fucking love you, blah, blah, blah. And Paul McCartney, what a dick. Instead of talking to Phil Collins, turns around to everybody, goes, hey, everybody, look. Little Philly's a big Beatles fan. Isn't that cute? Like that. That's almost quoted. Hey, everybody, look. Little Philly's a big Beatles fan. Isn't that cute? And Phil Collins said, I wanted to rip his fucking throat out. Like, you know, Phil Collins looks like he's like a tough, like comes from a tough working class neighborhood.
Right.
And he's like, dude, I wanted to fucking knock his fucking teeth out.
Bro, Paul McCartney was what were they called? Teddy Boys, right? Or whatever it was called. They were tough, bro. They were tough. They put the leather jackets on to show how tough they were. The Beatles were tough.
I think Phil Collins could fucking, like, Phil Collins looks like a tough guy. He's got that fucking, you know.
No, Phil Collins in a fight with Paul McCartney, both in their heyday. Phil Collins would have kicked his ass. I don't think. The only Beatle I think might have been tough was Ringo Starr. I think Ringo Starr would fight you dirty. Paul McCartney, you can't, you know, that would be a joke to fight him. John Lennon, that would be a joke. George Harrison, a joke. Not a
Phil
muscle
Collins
between them.
Looks like one of those like dock boys. His father was a dock worker. His grandfather was a dock worker.
A dock worker? What's a dock worker?
Dock.
I know. Right?
You know, works on the dock.
I know. It's your accent. It gets confusing sometimes. I thought you were saying dark worker.
Yeah, Phil Collins looks like a guy who was like, no problem, just fucking smashing a bottle over your head.
Oh no, Phil Collins doesn't play.
Now here's the other thing.
Oh my God, another thing.
Ozzy Osbourne has almost the exact same story, except Paul McCartney did not have the same reaction. Because Ozzy Osbourne is in a different class.
Right.
You cannot compare Ozzy Osbourne to Phil Collins. And by the way, there's a video of it where Ozzy Osbourne, I don't know if Ozzy talks about it, but he says, hey, Paul, you're literally one of the reasons I got into music. You're my idol. And Paul McCartney, instead of embarrassing him, going, oh, isn't that cute?
Right.
Said, oh, that's actually amazing. Like, you know, thank you for telling me that. And they hugged. Right. So,
but to be fair, I mean, Ozzy had a hell of a career. Oh my God, he had a hell of a career. But I think, I think Phil Collins' catalog is bigger than, wow, am I going to say this? This will piss off people. But I think Phil Collins' catalog between his band and the solo stuff is bigger than Ozzy's catalog, don't you think? I mean, Ozzy had some monster songs, obviously, but
I mean, how many albums did Black Sabbath put out? 4?
I don't know.
5? And how many solo albums did Ozzy put out?
People forget
6,
how big
7?
People forget how big those Genesis records were. Holy shit. Can I just put this guy needs to say TDS. There you go, brother. What is that going to do now?
What's that mean?
The Trump derangement syndrome. He's just spamming the chat. So there you go, bro. It's on the big screen. Enjoy. Have a good day. It's just fucking nonsense.
Phil Collins, I think we talked about this. Phil Collins is one of those guys who had as much success as a solo artist,
right,
as when he was with a band.
Right.
Sting.
Right.
David Lee Roth,
right.
Joe Perry,
right.
Keith Richards,
All right, Ron, we're running out of steam.
We're running out of time. I want to say this before we go. This is something quick.
Yeah.
Just for all you, if you're worried about the economy and you think Donald Trump, listen, Donald Trump is going on an economic campaign tour, literally gaslighting the country, saying we are in America is the hottest country in the world. And I just want to let you know it's not true. And I'm going to give you a fucking goddamn example everyone can relate to.
Bro, now people are gonna say you have TDS, bro. What are
No,
you doing?
no.
Don't
Let me
speak
tell you,
truth to power, bro. Don't speak truth to power.
Opie.
They're gonna yell that you have TDS. Don't do
Opie,
this.
what are your thoughts on Kentucky bourbon?
Jim Beam?
Huh?
Jim Beam?
So Chevrolet.
Wait, you asked my thought. I just want to say this. That was Carl's drink of choice. He loved his Jim Beam.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So okay,
That was
so
his
this,
go-to
so
when he
this.
wasn't drinking the really, really
All right, so
fancy stuff.
Carl, I'm sorry. I know you're listening. I'm sorry. I have to report this story about your favorite Kentucky straight
Ron.
bourbon.
This guy says it. TDS alert. For the people out there, there's a TDS alert happening right in front of your eyes. TDS alert. TDS alert.
Breaking news.
TDS alert. We got to let the people know when there's a TDS alert. Go ahead, Ron.
So Carl's favorite Kentucky bourbon is Jim Beam.
Right.
Well, guess what? Because of Trump's trade war, TDS, because of Trump's trade war, because of the tariffs, guess what Jim Beam is doing starting on January 1st? Jim Beam is pausing production at their main facility starting January 1st because they have too much fucking inventory, because their biggest export trading partner by far
I got it.
is
Canada.
By far.
Yeah.
So Canada is no longer buying bourbon from America anymore because of tariffs. Matter of fact, they took all American whiskey and bourbons and scotch. They took all American spirits off the shelves in Canada. So Jim Beam would export roughly 65% to Canada. It's dropped down to zero.
Oh my God. That's TDS, Ron. That's TDS.
It's dropped down to zero. So Jim Beam, one of the premier Kentucky straight bourbons, is shutting down because no one's buying their fucking whiskey anymore. Because Canada was the number. Canada purchased more bourbon than anybody, and the bourbon they were purchasing was Jim Beam. Carl's drink. Carl's rolling over in his grave.
Well,
I'm
Ron,
sorry, Carl.
You
am I looking up or down? By the way, when I look at Carl, am I looking up or down?
up. For real, up. No, Ron was. Carl was a special human being. No, if there's a heaven and hell, he's up. Listen, Ron, I don't know how you do it. I think your talent is such that you could take shots at Jim Norton. You could take shots of at the Trumpster, and they just love you. They just continue to love you because that's how talented Ron is.
It's a true gift. I walk the thin line, baby. I walk the thin blue line.
Enjoy the TDS. You got TDS.
So that is stunning. That
one of
the premier American bourbons has to stop production.
Yeah,
because of the economic policy of Donald Trump.
Look, you're looking at a guy that doesn't have TDS. So I'm going to say this, Ron. You know, Trump has said it. We all have to make sacrifices. Jim Beam, where's my camera? Where's my camera? Jim Beam, it's time for you to make some sacrifices for the good of our country and for the good of our Lord and Savior, Donald J. Trump. Eh?
There is, I don't know the details. I can go into the detail, but there is one town, and it's like the population of 11,500 people.
Right.
The factory in that town employs 2,300 people.
Right.
The factory's closing.
Yeah.
I forget. It's like a Weaver chicken. I forget what the factory is. And they're closing because of these economic policies, and they have to downsize. So it was on like the CBS Sunday morning news. The town can't survive because the factory workers are all moving to find work. Right. So all the little mom and pop stores are closing. So a little town in middle America is going to crumble because the factory that supported everything,
Right.
2,300 people had work.
Right.
Now 23 pumps, they're closing in January. And by the way, why is everything happening in January? Because they said that's when the full brunt of the tariffs are going to go into effect, because all these companies and corporations can no longer absorb the cost,
Right.
and all the inventory, pre-tariff inventory, is gone.
Right.
The first quarter of 2026, the first 3 months,
Right.
prices are going to really explode.
Ron, I would love to keep talking to you
Tomorrow, I'm hungry. I want to go.
Listen to me. The only reason I can't continue anymore because I have to lean all the way over here to block the sun. Like, look, I can't even do the show because so I have to do this, and this is the only reason I got to go now.
You got to make. Yeah, you've been following the sun all the way across the screen. We've been
I'm way over here now.
Dude, we're going on like 3 fucking hours.
I know. We got to go. I got to go.
All right. So tomorrow morning.
No, all kidding aside, thanks to everybody that donated for Ronukkah Day. I
do appreciate it.
This guy frustrates the hell out of me. I'm not going to lie to you. We just beat the crap out of each other. We have no common. No, we have a lot of common ground actually, but I appreciate Ron. I appreciate everything you did for the podcast this year. I appreciate the people that donated to Ronukkah Day. I will do my share, and then and
we're gonna to show the appreciation of all the hard work and dedication I have done to lift you back up into society.
Oh, stop, Ron! I was happy where I was.
We're gonna extend Ronukkah Day one more day.
Yeah, I got a little extra room on that.
We're gonna do. I've decided before Mandani comes into office, because he's gonna cancel Hanukkah, I'm extending Hanukkah to 8 to 9 days because
all right, Ron,
I heard Sharia laws coming into effect.
All right, Ron.
All right, see you tomorrow. By the way, guys, everyone who donated to Ronukkah Day, I absolutely appreciate it. And we're going to extend it one more day. So I'm going to appreciate it one more day.
I got a little extra I can write on that check. So yeah, we'll extend, we'll do a little more tomorrow. All right. I got to go, Ron. I got to go.
All right. Bye, everybody.
No, I go.
I go.
No, I go.